Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Trade People's Tips. We're about to change this toilet seat. The reason for that is because, as you can see, it's all over the gaff. I do not know what's wrong with it. I haven't investigated it yet. But that's what we're gonna put on. Okay. Right, now this one comes with this. You're gonna need a 30mm spanner, which doesn't come in it. Nothing comes in it at all, apart from these bits. Okay, you got that, you got that. That's just the same as that. So you got two of those. And your spanner you gotta provide. Okay, and that these square plates. The square plate goes through the top there. This bit here just pops open, and then I'll hold on to that one, because that one's just sitting there. That was just for demonstration purposes. It can fit in like that, long ways or sideways. There's a square cut out inside there that locates on the bolt, so it's like that. It's self-locking sort of thing, alright? Once you get that in, then you have the little small bit, which is this one. Again, there in the back, that screws on to hold your bolt in place, and that looks like it locates within the hole of the toilet. And that's it for now. So if we lift this one up, no, we don't need to. If we go underneath here, you can see you got like what you call a butterfly nut. Let me just get in position so I can see it. And that one, remember, anti-clockwise to undo, clockwise to tighten up. So if we undo that one, as you can see, and our anti-clockwise thing. Basically there's nothing. Oh god, sorry. See, I'm undoing the tank. This is the toilet seat. See, that's the seat, that's the tank. So I'm gonna have to do that one back up. Alright, so let's just do that one back up. That's just because I'm paying attention. Why they make these bolt studs so long, I do not know. But basically this one, the way it's rocking around, I don't know if I can get underneath here to see. Yeah, that's the one right there. There we go. So that's not the problem. We can get right up. Problem lies under here somewhere. But because we got one to change, we're gonna just undo it and change it. Okay? So let's get our spanner, as I said earlier. Here's our nut. Get our spanner on there. Anti-clockwise again. Once it gets so fast, you'll be able to do it by hand. Put our spanner down. Get that one off. Our toilet lid should be able to lift off now, and we're gonna do the same on the other side. Can't get my hand on it here. Yeah. Yeah, may not be able to see what I'm doing. There you go. That's off. So this should just lift straight off now. There we go. So let's find out what was wrong with this one. That was ruffling about. That's rattling about. So basically all it needed was just to be tightened. There's a bush of some kind there. And there's the other one, just there. So we're gonna give this a little clean down, and then we line up our new one. So I'll talk to you in a second, okay? See you in a minute. Okay, we've got our thing off. I don't know if I've ever shown you this, but press there and it releases that one. It just pulls out both sides, alright? So that's what we have. So this now, is there something underneath it that tightens it up? I'm sure there is. There might not be, but we'll look into that later. We're not here for that today. There you go. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that apart from the fact that it just may need tightening. Now, this is our new one. If we look at the front of our toilet bowl, yeah, what's that mark there? Bit of fluff. Right, you can see, adjust your toilet, how far forward it comes. If we get it sort of in line with the second hole, is our first one, we'll call the nearest one to the seat first. That's your second, okay? Then you can see it's more or less flush with your toilet bowl. If we push it back to the second one, which is that one, and we try and line them up evenly. I should take this one back off, you know, just for the time being. Just so I can line it up. Oh, I'm going to take it off and come back. But you get basically what I'm trying to say, innit? You get it lined up to your toilet. Let's lift the lid up and then you can see better where it lines up. So that's there, and that's kind of in line with the hole at the back. Alright, so I'm going to take that off. No, I'm not, because it's at the hole at the back. So this bit here, you can just press it on or just take your time and wind it on. So that's the one at the back. So if we put that one in there, let your toilet seat go down till it's sitting flush. Get our other bolts. Where is it? Bolt goes through there, just like that. Okay, so your bolt goes through it like that, and that one goes like that. And just press them down. Get our little plastic bit just there. Try and get that out of the bag. Alright, so that goes on. See this side here? That goes to the top, that goes to the bottom. So basically what we have, I hope I don't drop it in there, that one will end up going in there straight through, but onto here. Okay, so we're gonna I don't know, we might use some of these like this, for example. See that? Might put that from underneath just to help us keep everything in line properly. So basically what we were gonna do is that sort of thing and make use of it. Okay, so if I not drop that one out of there, and I'm gonna set this lot up, you got a very good idea of what I'm doing now, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back again. I've come across a little bit of a dilemma. Right, now this is a seat fitted, lined up, everything, but what we found is on here, you see that? That's the old one. I've just used that for sample thing. Right, now if I get that out of there, the threading in there, can you see how deep down it starts? I don't know if I'll be able to separate this bit. I'm gonna have a look if I can separate it. It looks like it's possibly I could. Right, but the bolt has only come through that far. Right, I was going to put it on with the old washer and the nut. Sorry about that. Which means I'll be doing that and screwing it on with that, tighten it down with that. But if you look at the thread, this is the thread, the groove between there, that is very coarse in comparison. Let me just put the two together. See the difference in the two? Yeah, so this nut will not fit on there. So unless we can find something that will fit on there, we're gonna have to put the old seat back until we get two nuts that can fit on here. So that's our dilemma. It's just not gonna work. This doesn't look like it can be separated, so you could get the stud out and use that stud instead. So we have, easiest thing is to get 2 nuts that will fit on here. But look at the gap between there. That's an unusual toilet seat, isn't it? You know, so rather than messing around, I'm going to take it off. I'm going to put it all back together, put the old one back, and tighten down the nut that was loose in the first place. So we didn't need a toilet seat, we just needed the nut tightened. Right, so I'm going to do that and get back to you. See you in a minute. Okay, we're back again. Now, I managed to find these butterfly nuts. That's what they're called, wing nuts, butterfly nuts. That's what they're called, right? So what I've done, if I get back to where I was in the beginning, as I said, got that on there, put that on there, and I'm trying to do this with one hand. Put that one on there. See, now I can tighten it down perfectly. So I'm going to get the other side done and I'll see you back in a minute. Okay, there you are. There's our butterfly nut. You can see it's come through sufficiently to hold it. And we've tightened it. And if we rock our seat is stable. Now these bits, just press over and clip back down. Again on the other side, press that down and clip on. And there is your toilet seat, safe and secure. Up and soft closes it. Alright, let's just rush it a little bit because we have things to do. And if we come around this side here, where is it? It is where my finger is, where my hand is. I can't even see it. There it is. Alright, so we've got 2 butterfly nuts on it. That is holding it because we had originally wouldn't fit. So once again, from tradespeople's tips, if you're out there robbing people, stop doing it. And Merry Christmas to you all. 2023 going into 24. Good luck, support me, otherwise I'm going to burn down my house. See you later, people. Take care. Have a nice one. Okay, I am back again. I know I said I was finishing a bundle of house and blah 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 blah. Hopefully never to the notice of that. But we had a leak, right? Now that leak has developed from me undoing that one. That one, that one, that one. We have to go back one, isn't it? Yeah, there's a butterfly nut. It developed from me doing that. So what we had to do, we had to get the lid off. Before we could get the lid off, we had to turn our water off. Now there's this stop valve. Can you see the cutout where your screwdriver fit is pointing straight up? That's your water on. If it points sideways, that's your water off. So you get your screwdriver just like that. Trying to do this with my left hand, it's not working. Oh, you can hear all the bangarang going on in the background, innit? Right, so you get your screwdriver, locate it in there, water off. If you keep turning it, it'll just go back on again, and it will just keep turning round and round and round. So we turn our water off, flush our toilet, and then get rid of the water. Once you think you've repaired or you're going to do a test, straight up again, your water is back on. Right, now the lid on here, that's the lid. You can see a drip there. That is a drip, isn't it? No, it isn't, is it? No, oh, I don't know what it is, which is which, because I can't see through the camera and the light or whatever. Right, now this bit, that goes on just like that. Get my finger out of the way. Okay. And then this bit here, it's got a screw in the middle that locates over the hose like that. So you get those two lined up. You see? Lined up. You may have to just juggle the lid around to make sure it goes on properly, and then you tighten down your screw and that holds that on. To get these bits out, what you do, you just get I use the knife, just prise them up one individually, one by one. This one I got out first, which is that one, and then followed by that one, and that's it. Okay, here we go. We've put our thingamajig back, and get our screwdriver, line it up in there, and we just wind that down. Remember, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Once that's down, you don't have to go mad tightening it, just till that stops moving, yeah? Maybe just a little nip after. Alright, that's cool. That's not moving anywhere. But we give it one more for luck. Perfect. I'm happy with that. So next I get this one, which is a smaller button. And the smaller button goes over here, I think. Yeah. So we're going to put that one in first, only because we took it off. Yeah, just like that. Press it. It works. Get our next button, and we look at them just before we put them in, and nothing special about it, just press it in and that's it. Nothing, no clips or anything holding it. So we line that one up, the hole there goes over the peg, just like that. That's it, great. It locks. Okay, as for our drips, we're going to have to just monitor that. So if we just move that along and see if it drips again in a minute. So we're going to leave it for a minute and then check. Okay, tell you what, let's flip it over and see what's on the other side. Nothing, so we use that side. We should see straight away. But as you can see, nothing at the moment. Hopefully it will remain that way. Well, let me just show you what I did. Alright, slackened off that butterfly nut, and underneath there, just between there, you can just see that little copper bit there. That's another nut, and it's got a screw head inside the bowl, this bowl itself. So we tightened that down, and we slackened this one over here also, just so we could get this up a bit. So what we done, we lift this up, put something in it just to hold it, so we could get a spanner in there and tighten that down. So fingers crossed, we've scored a hole. We haven't scored a hole, but fingers crossed we've sorted the problem. See you later. Oh yeah, them things here, if you over tighten them, they will slip. You rip the thread inside the plastic. It's only plastic, don't go crazy on it, right? Stop robbing people if you're doing it. Laters.